Well, autumn has arrived, summer isn't quite through yet, and the city continues to provide great new places for residents to enjoy. There's more opportunity to get healthy, and we know a sports team who will help us get there. These stories and more are coming your way as Lawndale Living begins right now. Hello and welcome to Lawndale Living. I'm your host, Anita Khalatbari. We're happy to announce that the city has completed its renovation of Frank Hogan Park. The new park features lots of terrific amenities and is sure to be a new favorite with residents. Our field correspondent Julian Reyes was there and files this report.
This is the park for all of the community, for all of Lawndale, so welcome to Frank Hogan Park. You know, this park is going to provide brand new opportunities for our families to get together and have recreational opportunities, family reunions, barbecues, just to hang out. So this is just a wonderful opportunity for the community.
I think it's great. Growing up, parks is a big part of our life. I know my mom tried to get us outdoors more, not so much on media or social network and electronics. She tried to keep us out more. So it's a good pastime for, you know, the children in our community.
This is a wonderful park that they build because there are like slides. You could play soccer everywhere, and you can invite your friends.
I like being at the park because it's fun, and I'm happy that they're opening it.
Well, this is a great enhancement for the neighborhood. There's a lot of kids in the neighborhood, so now they have a place to come and enjoy. It's gated, closed at night, so it's a safe environment. It improves the property values for the neighbors. It's a great amenity. If they want to have a barbecue or a picnic or whatever, it's right in their own walking distance backyard. So it's a wonderful improvement for Lawndale.
Oh, this is a wonderful thing because we have been coming here since my grandson was 1 year old, and I used to bring him around. And I say, look, they are building your park. It's for you. I say, yeah! Yes, so we are very happy.
We got more open space. We needed a park in this area. We didn't have anything. We had the small one. Now we have a larger park. Look at the kids in here. It's fantastic.
I love it. The kids love it. I have 3 kids, 1 boy, 2 girls. We used to come here when it was small, very sun, and now we love it.
The prior park was half the size that it is now. It was really just 2 little triangular leftover lots on the end of the streets here that were the result of when the 405 freeway came through Lawndale in 1962.
But we were just fortunate that our community was really with us, and we went to the community, canvassed the community, and we gave them some ideas. They gave us some ideas, and we came up with this wonderful park.
We did the first public outreach, and the people came out and said, you know, can't we make the park a little bit bigger? It was really tight to the fence line and small.
We were fortunate in that we had a redevelopment agency on bonds, and we asked the community to float a bond and to allow us to use some of the proceeds from that bonds to build this park. And the community said, yes, let's build a park.
And we've renamed this Frank T. Hogan Park from the old Tot Lot Park, and it's just excellent as far as coming together and being completed.
This park is named after a gentleman named Frank Hogan. Frank was a former council. He was on the very first city council. He was a neighbor of ours and a real pusher to get Lawndale incorporated, and a driving force behind so many things. He was also a music lover, and so when you look around the park, you'll see that theme incorporated in the design. There's musical notes and treble clefs and all those sorts of things that denote music. But again, the park is more for his contribution to the community and the city, as I said, the incorporation of the city. And so this is a commemorative thing for him because he was a really important figure and a former mayor of Lawndale.
What I like about this park is that it's super fun, and when I go, like, when I'm over there, it's like when I spin around, it makes my legs wobbly.
If we got a whole lot more space, we got a nice shade canopies and some barbecue pits now. I know where I'm coming next weekend.
Now, Hogan Park is just the beginning. The city recently broke ground on the new Larch Avenue Park project. Building on its recent string of park renovations and improvements, the city is creating a whole new park for residents to enjoy. Our field correspondent Louis Godinez files this report.
History is being made again in the city of Lawndale. The city council is breaking ground on yet another new city-owned park.
2, 1. You know, the significance of this park today is it's our commitment to open space and to bring recreational opportunities for our families here in the city of Lawndale. We know that there is a desperate need to have more open space for our families to come together and to enjoy, family atmosphere. And that's what this park dedication, this groundbreaking is all about today.
Well, this is the beginning of another park for the city of Lawndale. We've always been sort of overbuilt with apartments and houses and everything in the community and businesses, and not enough green space. So this is a great opportunity to increase that green space usage for the residents of Lawndale.
Well, this is going to be the first completely city-owned park, so it's going to be interesting to see when it's completely finished.
Well, this land's been vacant for a long time. It belonged to a local realty, and we had been looking at it. And then when we had the chance to purchase it, we did, because we're very low on park space in the city.
I think it's just excellent that we can actually take something that wasn't being used, isn't looking pretty, turn it into a gorgeous new park. I can't wait for it to open.
But there's more to the story. The city has partnered with other organizations to make this all happen.
So in 2011, the Trust for Public Land from Lot to Spot and the City of Lawndale identified this site as a perfect opportunity to increase open space in the City of Lawndale.
They came to us and said, look, the city owns this property. It would be ideal for a park. And that's where we came in. That's our expertise, is working with the community to create these green spaces.
This park is a little different from some of the other parks in that the community actually helped design the parks.
And we had some community workshops where they literally drew their ideas and concepts for this park. And we took those ideas and concepts and worked with the Trust for Public Land to translate those into actual plans.
We narrowed it down, and then we saw pictures of what it would look like, and then we said what we liked and what we didn't like, and then we started going to meetings where we saw the designs, and then we talked about different trees and things that would be there. And so we just kind of tried to build some more community spirit to get people more involved.
It's our job to ensure that it is what they wanted. So all of the elements, the priorities that the community identified during our initial outreach when we were applying for funding, all of those elements will be seen on the ground.
You can expect a lot of activities in this park. I would suspect that this is going to be one of our mostly used parks.
Building our own parks, we have more independence. And plus, we're trying to get the people out to the parks. And there's no park around here that they can use. So this is a great improvement for the city. I'll be here. I know the community use it.
We will continue to follow this story on Lawndale Living as it unfolds. For Lawndale Living, I'm Louis Godinez.
The city is thrilled with all the new open space that the new parks will provide to residents, and will be keeping you in the loop as progress in the new park is made. The Lawndale Elementary School District is known for breaking new ground, especially in the area of child development. The district was recently selected to receive a $100,000 grant from Kaiser Permanente to enhance and develop wellness programs that not only benefit students and school staff, but help to develop a culture of health in the community.
Lawndale Elementary School District was fortunate to be one of 12 districts in Southern California to receive the Kaiser Thriving Schools Partnership Grant. And the grant focuses on improving the health of students, staff, and teachers with the background of healthy eating and active living.
The Kaiser Thriving Schools focusing on the physical side, education and activity side of that equation is really how it's benefiting the district and how we achieve our goals.
So we're trying to get teachers to increase their number of minutes of teaching PE, as well as increasing the intensity so that all students are active throughout their whole PE session. We're also having instant recess and active recess breaks. So we're actually having in the classroom teachers getting their kids up and active, in the middle of the day, just to kind of get their brain moving and get them refocused and re-energized for the school day.
Again, providing students that piece of the equation that they're really going to need to achieve, so they can kind of work those bugs out, and get some of those energy expended in a good way, and providing education, curriculum, teachers, and resources so that it's given to them in the proper way.
The school district actually hired additional PE teachers so that there would be more support for PE, because we're really trying to get all teachers to meet the 200 minutes of PE every 10 days. We actually have like a quality assurance piece built into the grant, so we're actually going out and spot checking to make sure that teachers are following the PE schedules and that students are getting their recommended amount of minutes per week. At the district level, there's so much support, and the district really does walk the walk when it comes to health and wellness and trying to support any activities that will really improve the health and wellness of students.
The results will show in the students as they progress through their life, certainly beyond Lawndale and going into high school, but beyond their education life, going into their careers and their families. I think that's the beauty of our goals, and also giving them tools to be successful for their life.
We congratulate the Lawndale Elementary School District and applaud their commitment to our students' well-being. And with fitness and exercise being a critical component of a healthy lifestyle, the Los Angeles D-Fenders are getting in on the action. This Los Angeles Lakers Development League team chose our own Will Rogers Middle School as a site for their fit clinic to show our students what it's going to take in order to succeed. Our school district correspondent Christine Boo-Slayman files this report.
What would you think if we had an NBA player coaching you? That's what's happening here today at Rogers Middle School, where Kaiser Permanente's teamed up with the NBA to host an NBA Fit Clinic event. This is where they're teaching kids how to eat healthy and be active.
Kaiser is a major partner of the league as a whole, and so they reached out to us and asked if we could be a part of it, and we jumped all over it. We'd love to be a part of it, and we're excited to do a couple of these in the communities.
Playing with kids is always fun. I've been doing kids camp since my first year at UCLA with Ben Holland, so it's something that I always enjoy because kids are so receptive, and the interaction is always amazing.
It was a lot of fun. We had a good time, a lot of energy in the gym today, and it was great.
Well, the NBA and the NBA D-League do a fantastic job of going into the community and trying to do something meaningful as opposed to just a PR opportunity for the league. We do a number of things. This is the NBA Fit is just part of it, and promoting a healthy and active lifestyle, not necessarily promoting the sport of basketball at all, but just trying to get kids out there to, eat right and play sports together and sportsmanship. So I think it's a really important message.
The overall message is really just to get kids active, make sure they understand, what it means to eat healthy, why it's important, just really trying to get them educated about, what are some ways that we can reduce obesity in our communities.
Basic skills, dribbling, shooting, there's some jump rope, there's some agility stuff in there. So a lot of it's just being active and just constant movement, and just not basketball, but everything overall.
Well, I think we, Kaiser Permanente had a great station that had a model of 5 pounds of fat versus a model of 5 pounds of muscle, and how many grams of sugar in Coca-Cola or soft drinks compared to healthy drinks, and hopefully that's something that resonates with them, because every kid's going to have a snack and every kid's got a sweet tooth, but you can't do that constantly, and hopefully we're starting lifelong habits for them.
Just to listen and pay attention. It starts at home. Listen to your parents, and then at school with your teachers and your coaches. Whatever they tell you to do, they want the best for you.
Yeah, we were very fortunate to be selected through the Kaiser Permanente Thriving Schools Partnership Grant, and so with that selection, our school got to participate and be proud recipients of the NBA Fit Clinic. So it's an exciting day.
Our students need everything that we can do to help them, and these partnerships with Kaiser, with Providence Little Company of Mary, and many other agencies have really made a difference for us. I have a quote I always use from Helen Keller, which is, alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much.
For Lawndale Living, I'm Christine Boo-Slayman.
We'd like to take a moment to thank Christine for all the great work she has done, not only for the school district, but for our community. We want to wish Christine all the best and continued success in her exciting and challenging new job assignment. Now here's Julian Reyes to tell you about some of the great events and programs that are coming up on the Lawndale Living Community Calendar.
Thanks, Anita. The city is swinging into fall with some great events that you don't want to miss. First up, if you have a dog that is not licensed, you need to get one as soon as possible. The city will license your dog for only $10 if it's currently vaccinated, and you can save up to 50% by having your dog spayed or neutered. Call 310-973-3220 for more information. Now, if you're interested in gardening and growing your own vegetables, you can get your very own 400 square foot garden plot at the Dan McKenzie Community Garden. Applications for the plot are being accepted from November 2nd through December 11th. And you can download the online application from our website at www.lawndalecity.org, or you can call us at 310-973-3270. Now, we have many great programs available at the community center, such as cooking, dance, fitness, gymnastics, martial arts, music appreciation, yoga, and youth sports. No matter what you want, we probably have you covered. To find out more about all the great classes and programs the city has to offer, you can visit our website again at www.lawndalecity.org, or you can call us at 310-973-3270, or even better, just pick up a copy of our quarterly newsletter, The Lawndalian, for a full listing. And don't forget the Lawndale Library and all the great programs they have for residents, such as Family Story Time every Saturday at 2 p.m. They'll be featuring a personal safety workshop on Saturday, October 10th at 2 p.m. And you can take a computer training class for adults on Wednesday, October 14th and the 28th at 5:30 p.m. And you can check out all the other great programs the library has to offer. Just call them up at 310-676-0177. You know, if it's October, then it's time for our favorite events. You got it, the Lawndale Halloween Haunt. Once again, the city will be hosting its super scary, super fun, and super safe event. There'll be lots of entertainment, arts, crafts, games, food vendors, and a costume contest. And best of all, the scariest haunted house in Lawndale. The Halloween Haunt starts at 4 p.m. on Saturday, the 31st of October. So be sure to get your scariest costume and come on down to Lawndale Halloween Haunt. That's all for now. Have a terrific month. Back to you, Anita.
Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of Lawndale Living. If you'd like to find out more about any of the programs you've seen on the show today, give us a call at area code 310-973-3200 or go to the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org. Remember, you can always find out when a show will be on by going to the City TV program guide at www.lawndalecity.org/TV guide. This will give you a complete listing of all the great shows here on Lawndale City TV. And don't forget, you can now watch us on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search for Lawndale City TV. So for all those here at Lawndale City TV, I'm your host, Anita Khalatbari. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.